Guys, I don't know if you have seen this video that is trending on TikTok. But the purpose of this video is to let you all know that there are still people like this white woman. She said the quiet part out loud. They are no longer hiding it. They are happy to say it anywhere. They are happy to say it out loud. Check this video out.
So if everyone in Alabama wanted slavery back, you'd be okay with that?
Sure. If everyone in the state wants it, go ahead. What do I give a
All right. Well, let's...
There's no way. There's no way. I don't even got to know the whole conversation. She talking about if everybody in Alabama, I live in Alabama. If everybody in Alabama wanted, there's no way she said this without trying to get some attention. There's no way she genuinely could believe this. There's no way she could really say this. No, bro. No, bro. That's actually crazy. She literally said that because he backed her in a corner and she couldn't be wrong. She literally just could not, her being just could not be wrong. So she said, let me say yes, even though it's ignorant, but I'll be able to stand on my point and not be wrong. I need to track this. Wow. People aren't even hiding it anymore. They're not even, people used to at least hide it. They're not even hiding it anymore.
She didn't hide it. She said the quiet part out loud. And I'm surprised that some people are surprised. That is why I said I do not want to make this video initially, but on a second thought. And yes, I remember someone sent the video to me. I said this video again, maybe I would just talk about it. Some people said, oh, she didn't mean it. Some people in the comment were trying to justify what she said. Some people were trying to cover her up, like, oh, she's chasing cloud. Oh, she didn't mean it. Guys, she said this with her full chest. Wow. Guys, the comment section of this video went crazy. Like I said, people like her tried to justify what she said. Now, someone said, oh, that's not the full video. Something made her say that. Are you guys being serious? In 2024, someone is saying, oh, if that is what they want, give it to them. Huh? Anyways, a lot of people are reacting to this video. They are literally dragging her. They are calling her out. Some people went on her page commenting on every of her video because I had to find her page, you guys, and I was checking the comment section and people were basically calling her yeah. Anyways, I have put together a few stitches. Let's just hear what people are saying. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. Stay with me, guys, because I would love to know what you guys think. Do you think this is okay? As a white person, do you think what Emily Wilson said, do you think it is okay? Check the stitches out.
So if everyone in Alabama wanted slavery back, you'd be okay with that?
Sure.
This is a real-time picture of the actual Slavs, the people who were brought here as the slaves in the Americas. You are the slaves, you two people talking about it. As you can see here in the bottom of that receipt, this is a Caucasian slave in the transatlantic slave trade. A real-time picture. Now, I challenge you people to find me a real-time picture of my people being brought here in the transatlantic slave trade, since there are pictures of the transatlantic slave trade. Now, you guys have perpetuated that we were your slaves. Now, here's your turn to prove it. Since I can clearly prove that you people are the Slavs that were brought here. My people are the indigenous people. Get that straight.
She ain't even try to hide it. She ain't try to deny it. Later on, she tried to clean it up, but...
Thank you for your call, Susan. We'll be right back after this.
She didn't even try to hide it. Sure. Yeah, why not? Bro, wait till she get back to LA. But yeah, we're supposed to be friends with them. And stop inviting these motherfuckers to the proverbial cookout. They're not invited. I don't care who they are. They're not invited. None of them. None of them. Stop it. Because see, that's the problem. And you got black men that want to vote for Trump. Crazy.
Now ask her if that slavery, if brought back the ability to own other humans, wasn't race specific. That if it was just a certain impoverished class of people of all creeds and colors, what if it was a chance that she would end up being enslaved? Ask her that. See what her fucking answer is. Because right now, she's thinking bring slavery back, and that correlates to bring owning black people back. Bring back owning humans with heavy melanation. But racism is dead.
Alabama wanted slavery back, you'd be okay with that?
Sure. If everyone in the state wants it, go ahead.
Y'all, there's fly up her out loud. I don't know why people are shocked. We've already had this talk on this side of TikTok. She is okay if black people went back into slavery. Why is everyone shocked? I thought we already had this discussion. We already had this talk about the rumblings, what people have been saying since I was a kid. And probably before. She don't care because it's not her. She literally said, if everybody in Alabama wanted slavery, then slavery it should be. And she don't care because ain't no skin off her back about it. Y'all, they're just saying out loud what black people have always known. I don't know why y'all shocked.
Sometimes people that don't know what they're talking about shouldn't speak. I'm not going to be too hard. I'm going to rip them a new one. Because both the guy and the girl in this video are probably speaking to a lot of people at once. And they're just making their brains mushy as much as theirs are. So let's talk about two of the things that they talked about. Number one, the girl when she says that reproductive rights for women, that should go back to the state, and if everybody in the state votes for it, then she's fine with it. And the guy correctly points out that's called a confederacy, and that was, there was a whole war about that, and they lost, because if you allow states to decide issues like reproductive rights for women, then you will have states like Alabama and Texas that have one sets of rules, and then other states that have other sets of rules. So in the states where women may feel and are oppressed by those rules and denied access to benefits that people in other states have, so they would have to leave that state, which is a point of privilege to be able to travel somewhere for your health care. But the people that are stuck there don't get the same rights and benefits as people in other states. That's called a confederacy. That's not what we are. And also, that allows, the second thing that I take issue with is the rule of the majority cannot deny the rights to the minority. We seem to be in this world of political states that it is win, lose, me, you, left and right, and that is not how our system of government really works. In the state of Alabama, which we get the heat all the time, that they say they get what they should deserve because they vote for the Republicans all the time, right? However, if you look at the vote turnout, I've said this many times, it's 60-40, 58-42 in the vote totals. So when you say, okay, if 58% of the people vote to deny access to women's reproductive health services in the state of Alabama, then that 42% of people are SOL, and you're fine with that. You're fine with oppressing the rights of those people because the 58% are jackasses that say, I don't care what you want to do. We're going to do it my way. If you don't like it, move. And then what you're left with are Only the privileged people can afford to leave or move or uproot their lives, and then you get the people that are stuck here, which need help the most, and then they are the ones that suffer the most. So when you say things, I'd like you to think about them. This guy did a fair job of calling her out with her idiocy, but he didn't do it strong enough. Listen, if you do not want to get an abortion, don't get one. But you don't have the right to force every other woman in this country to bend to your will. I don't care what your beliefs are. That's called freedom. Freedom of personal choice. Freedom is what we stand on, not suppressing freedom of others because of our personal beliefs. It saddens me that these two young people, which seem to be very articulate and probably pretty smart, but they live out there in that privileged world of Los Angeles that says, well, if the people in Alabama, F them, right? And that is a sad thing, to be so young and so ill-informed and so dumb. But there you go. It's rampant, isn't it? Hope I've given you a little food for thought and helped educate you on how a representative democracy works in this world. And always remember, just because you are in the majority and had the most votes does not mean that you get to oppress other people's personal freedoms and rights because of your iron fist of will. Good luck. Everybody remember to vote. This is a prime example. Vote.
In Alabama wanted slavery back, you'd be okay with that?
Sure. If everyone in the state wants.
Really? And you know why she can just so flippantly say, yeah, sure, I'd have no problem with it if Alabama wanted to bring slavery back? Because she knows deep down inside it would not be her being the slave. And how can you be so uncaring of your fellow Americans, your fellow humans, of people, period? Some days, I swear, I mean, this is white privilege to its fullest. Oh yeah, it wouldn't impact me, so yeah, I wouldn't have any problems with it impacting other people.
Back, you'd be okay with that?
Sure.
This is a message for all of y'all that be looking at me with sideways eyes and funny faces that y'all think I don't know y'all be doing, but I know y'all be doing it because you may not be doing it to my face, but I see it when you choose not to like my stuff and you choose not to engage my stuff and you quietly unfollow. This shit right here, this is why I say sometimes the only answer is violence, actually. Old girl got on there, wholesale said, with her entire motherfucking chest said, well, you know, if it was voted in, I'm completely okay with everybody being okay with fucking slavery coming back. And y'all are trying to sit here and tell me this go high when they go low bullshit. There are some situations in life like that one where the only correct answer is a swift fucking punch to the throat. Like this thing where they're all slack-jawed and shocked and just, and they don't want to say anything, like, let's move on to the next question. No, dude, that immediate knee-jerk response that you had where you wanted to move your mic and slap the shit out of her would have been 100% validated. Because what the fuck do you mean if it's voted in, I guess we're going back to slavery, LOL, Lamau? I know at the bare minimum they're going to be like, oh, well, she's not going to come back on the show. Y'all should have beat the shit out of her. Y'all should have cut the cameras at that precise moment and JoJo the ever-living dog shit out of her.
Did you know black women were not able to file rape charges against white men until 1861? Did you also know that the rape of a black woman by any man was considered legal in some of the states until 1950s, around there? That's not even too long ago. And when rape itself officially became illegal, it was still not a crime to rape a black woman in some states. So you're telling me that if everyone in whatever state wants that back, you're telling me that they should have that back. That's what I'm understanding from whatever it is that you just said. Let's even go a little further. Did you know that black people weren't allowed to attend desegregated schools until 1954? Let me clarify. 1954 is when the law was passed, but schools still remained segregated until, what, 1968? Which isn't even that long ago. That's just like 56 years ago. I'm sure you're familiar with all the rest of the issues, but what you have to understand is that this is still a fresh issue for us, right? Some of our parents have gone through this period, right? And it wasn't pretty. And some of us still deal with that today, right? So for you to say that if states want to bring slavery back, that they should, is, I don't even have the words.
So I took some screenshots of comments from his comment section so you guys can see what other people said about the video. Please pause to read if you want to. So Emily at the moment is being dragged on TikTok because of this video, and I trust TikTok. TikTok is gonna do its job as usual. I don't know, but people are still commenting on her videos. Like they are leaving loads of comments in her comment section. This is going crazy, and to be honest, she asked for it. That is why people are bashing her. For her to sit down there, even the host was shocked at what she said, because of course she shouldn't have said that. But like I said, they are comfortable these days saying it out loud. They don't care. But anyways, I thought I should bring this video here. Let me know what you all think in the comment, what you have to say. Kindly drop it in the comment, and don't forget to be respectful in the comment. Of course, I'm gonna see you all in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye.